Chair, I have a couple of concerns. The previous administration said the working relationships were really good and no cases ever got taken to the appeals committee. We had an appeals committee that never ever met. But it looks from the stuff we can see in terms of these COP3 things as if people went to employment tribunals rather than try and sort things out internally. And I am very concerned about the whistleblowing policy being changed. So I do want some reassurance that actually that will be still independent from management, because the whole point is we need to actually protect the workforce and have the workforce protected. And it was a great shame that no cases ever went to the appeals panel for actually a group of councillors across party to actually listen to some of these cases where workers were aggrieved. I think it's actually a failure that no cases went to the appeal panel. Also on the putting in questions earlier, I really get why officers and cabinet want them in a day earlier. The caveat on that is that when we put in questions, if the authorities decide we've got too many question marks or whatever, there was a silly point where you could only ask one question, so you had to form things as long sentences with lots of commas in and things. If you get your question rejected at noon on Monday, or just before noon on Monday, you may, particularly if you work, have no time to resubmit it. So I do hope that if you have submitted a question by noon, if the question needs changing or beautifying or one word removed because it says it's commercially sensitive, the actual question will not actually totally get rejected for the want of it actually falling foul of the those aspects. Because I understand why you're doing it, but I don't want to get into a situation, not necessarily this administration, but if the bad people take over again, of actually making things not work properly. Thank you.